Gotta keep that body rubber side down.
But that was Box Hill. Met a very nice guy. Chatted with him about bikes for a little bit. Sounds like he had some quite cool bikes in his day. Had myself a fish finger butting and a suitable Instagram moment. Do check out my Instagram. Quite often you'll see things on there before you see them on here. Certainly with the bike build, there was pics that went up there way before I was able to put a video together about them. I do think it's a little bit quieter than it was since I repacked the baffles. I mean, not surprisingly it would be a little bit because they've completely burnt out. It's still pretty noisy. I used to live in Dorking many years ago. Get the school bus and get off of the White Horse, walk through the park home. I fucking hated being a child. It was not the best days of my life, that's for sure. That was close. Completely forgot the priority had changed. Yes, very easy just to get distracted by nostalgia. I was quite impressed with how quickly the front brake bit in a high stress emergency type situation, because I've not been impressed with the bite on the original pads. I don't think I really ever had a moment where I needed to shove them on in anger as such, so I could not actually say for sure if there was any difference in bite in a real situation, but they worked. Yes, the back brake locked up, but the front brake didn't, and the bike stopped. Man, why do I keep going over all the blooming manholes? Stupid. I have to watch your speed limit along here. I used to think that it was 40 mile an hour, and I came along here at 40 mile an hour, and it's not, it's 30. It's quite clearly there. This was many years ago, that sign wasn't there. And I think up the top of this hill here, it was dark and it was in the rain, and off on the side of that road there was a police car, but I couldn't see it because it was tucked around the corner, and the policemen were shining and waving torches as well as using their speed guns and stuff like that, and I didn't see the police at all. All I saw was someone dazzling me in the face with their mega lumens torches, blinding me. So I just thought it was just kids fucking around being twats, as they are. So anyway, I just carried on going, minding my own business, 40 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour, and just kind of kept on going. And I got down to this roundabout, much as I'm doing now, and I got to about here, and then I hear sirens. And they're getting louder and louder, and all of a sudden they're in my rear view mirror all the way around here, following me. So I kind of guessed at that point that it was the police and they were wanting to have a little chat with me. So I pulled in just up here, I think. Yeah, just in there. And the policeman on his motorcycle got off in a foul, beastly mood, growling and snarling at me, shouting, failing to stop and stuff like that. And although I was on Ducati Monster at the time, and had quite a few years of riding experience under my belt, I was a bit concerned by him shouting out about failing to stop and evading arrest and shit like that. But yeah, anyway, so he's snarling at me failing to stop, and I'm like, but I'm stopped. How can you tell me I'm failing to stop? I'm stopped. As soon as you put your sirens on and signal that you want me to pull over, I pulled over. I wasn't going excessive speed to get away from you or anything, and yeah, I was like asserting my authority, although I had no authority. But I was in the right as far as that goes. And yeah, a few weeks later I get a summons through the post asking me to go to court and explain my actions. And again, they included the failing to stop and reckless, dangerous driving, all that sort of shit, and the speed limit issue. And it pissed me off so much that I actually got myself a brief and I contested it. And although I did get done for the speeding, I didn't get done for anything else. Then we got supers, cool beans. Oh. That's the sun shining. That's craziness. So I'm not going to tempt fate just yet and say out of damage of rain, but we might be out of damage of rain. But we shall see. We shall see. Give me fuels. Thank you. Alright. How much do you need? I don't really want to fill it all the way up with fuel, just in case it is leaking slightly. But I was very careful to torque everything up right, and I cleaned up all the overspray of the paint around the where the pump mounts. So I'm kind of hoping that it should be okay. There we go, that'll do. I'm not like necessarily needing to fill it all the way up just yet. What do we get? 17 litres out of 21. So yeah, not too bad. Hello there, pump number 3 please. Thank you. I guess that's a flat battery on my camera. Now this is actually another interesting experiment because I've now got kind of how I was planning on running my track day setup going on with the on-bike camera, but with the microphone in my head, so I can narrate my track day sort of thing. I don't know whether I want to be able to do that or not, because I don't know how polite I am on track. I've never listened to myself, so that will be quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. Bumps! Try and jump that little hump on my Gixxer when I had it. It was well dodgy because of the corner coming straight after it. I used to keep trying. I think my bottom's showing. I really should wear a belt with these jeans. Shakedown seems to be a flipping success. Almost don't want to put the bike away, seeing as it's okay now, but I think that would be tempting my fate. There's still an awful lot of angry looking clouds, even though we've got a little bit of blue sky still. I should count my blessings while I have blessings.
Rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bike rubber side down.